Other than Brett Favre 2008, 1999 was the last time we felt like the Jets are in a position to do something. They lost that first game 30-28. Keyshawn Johnson slamming his hands on the – and that's the old nasty non-field turf. But there he is. Clearly he knew that it was done. He was 35 at that point, turned 36 in November, played every game the next year and the year after. Now, not 39 going on 40, but that was 24 years ago. So to get back to what we were talking about earlier, can Aaron Rodgers come back and play next year?
Yeah, probably. Can it be the same?
I think the question is, when you already were teetering on the brink of retirement,
right?
So he says, when he went into the dark room, he was thinking about retiring.
Right.
And I think there was a certain amount of Green Bay spite that got him to play. Do you put yourself through all of that again when you know all that stuff you do ahead of time may be for naught? Because my most recent memory is I did all that stuff, I had all that emotion, I had all that effort, I had all that buildup, and it just gone. Do I want to run the risk it's going to happen again?
Yeah, that's going to be one where he might have to retreat in the darkness and figure that out again, because it's going to be a long journey. It is. And then, he's a guy that, as we saw, even at 40, he moves pretty good for a 40-year-old. I mean, he still can hop around and avoid a little trouble there. That's going to be gone. He certainly won't be the same in that department right away. And, I mean, as much as he takes care of himself and his body being in a better spot, he's in good shape and all of that, and science being the way it is and better now, like you said, than it was when Testaverde got hurt. Still, this is like the worst injury you can have as a 40-year-old. It's up there with the worst. And I think the big thing that what will he have to come to terms with is, does he want the lasting image of him being last night, right? That'll be something that I think is really going to be the demon that eats at you. Do I want to go out there? Do I just go wait, I don't want to go out on that note? Or are you going to be able to be content to go, hey, my career was great. That's horrible I went out on that note. But, the football gods are telling me a sign here. It's 40. My Achilles went bye-bye, and maybe I need to say goodbye. And then that's the things he's going to have to toy with in his own brain.
At a time when many have changed their opinion on Aaron Rodgers,
right?
That kind of exit makes him a sympathetic figure. And makes him, to the extent he cares about how he's remembered, he kind of has that one of the greatest of all time who went to a new team, and there was a great amount of hope and hype and expectation. He had transformed the way that many hardcore critics of him, including me, had felt about him, and that's how he exits. No one would blame him, and I think it's an option. He's got to figure it out.
Yeah.
And we know how he processes these things, even when one of the factors isn't working his way back from a serious injury. He's had injuries in the past. He's had broken collarbones. He's had surgeries. He's had calf issues. So he knows the drill. But at age 40, does he want to do it for one more shot, one more chance, one more run, and see what happens? Hi, it's Mike Florio. Thanks for watching PFT on YouTube. Hit subscribe for the latest news and analysis from Pro Football Talk.